Right, this was painful. This was extremely painful, but we are slowly finishing the storage for the grain. Hello, welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. This is the Elementaria series, so we're gonna get cracking. Let me see if I can go and adjust the comments that were left in the channel recently. I haven't done that in a while. Sorry for all tabbing if it's jumping all over the place. That's my fault. I started asphalting the road since last time, just because the road construction offices and dumpers weren't active, so I had to I wanted to activate them, and might as well. It was summer, so minimal obstructions to the driving on the mud, and now a lot of it is done. I don't want to say most. Well, most. I think we can say the most. As much as we can build towards the border crossing, the better. And now I'm building the last three segments, two segments, but one more longer one. The ending, I'm gonna leave it in gravel. Doesn't matter. The problems I have compared to other maps. Usually, I would build a city quite close to the border crossing, and in this case, that's not the case. It's a little bit further, and this creates delays in delivering materials, delivering people, and the speed of construction altogether. Which is fine, you know, who cares? I did it mostly off screen, so you guys don't care. It's just the year 2. It's already October. We only have October and November to finish the harvest, and we have just now received the harvesters. I took the matadors, the dollars, the American. Is it American or is it German? I forgot. We can double check real quickly. And I bought 6 the Skoda trucks. There's no kolkhozniks yet, unfortunately. Why don't I have kolkhozniks? I have no idea. I did have Tatras, but I didn't want to invest in these. I'm not sure if they're appropriate, but I went for Skodas because I can reuse them elsewhere. So, yeah. Right, they're going to the small fields. I was like, where the hell are you guys going? And the harvest begins. The silo is not ready. We need 900 days to finish it. You can see that it's going really fast. We do require 95 tons of concrete, but I am not lacking concrete. Not a single time since the silos were being built, there was no, empty movement, empty people without materials working. No, it's concrete is being delivered. I did buy 8. I think since the last time I recorded, I bought 8 concrete mixers, but maybe I did 4 and 4, but just so you know. We're full of dumpers. That's again nice. The roads here are done. Okay, we can go for the last road then, and of course it's gonna be like this. Okay, let's do the hard way. So we're gonna go and build the road here, and then mud road connected here, so they can use the mud roads to bypass this. So the most important thing, my construction offices are under so much pressure that I really need to manually assign this and put it as a higher priority. There we go. So we need the grain storage to be done. Do we need electricity here? I don't know, for grain storage. I don't think we need electricity for grain storage. People can carry the grain in buckets all the way to the top of silo, and then I'm kidding. I don't think electricity is needed for this. At the moment, at least. I am not constructing anything else except this silo because it takes so much time for it to be finished. So, yeah. Anyway, look. Comment section. The comments I haven't responded yet. Here we go. Let's go for from the last to the, well, first. We have Old Galash. You should have 2 small water wells feeding into the large pump. I will do this. I was thinking of, it's maybe expensive. You know what? No. Well, who's Old Gala to tell us what to do? All jokes aside, I don't know how much city will grow, so I think I'm gonna go back to, or I said that it's a good idea. I said, got it. I thought so. It was just the money saving measure until we need it, but thinking about it, they are not that expensive, the water wells. One thing, did I make a mistake about getting to use a pumping station? Would it be better if it was closer? No, the pipes are the same diameter. I would have to have a pipe all the way to the water treatment straight away. I don't know if the city is how much city is gonna grow. I don't know what's the quality of the water is gonna be here. I'm already asphalting this or graveling this up, so I'll leave it for now. I think Olgala is right. 2 will be needed. We have small water wells. Here we go. That's not too expensive. I think we would be able to afford it compared to other stuff that we are paying for, like enormous silos and stuff. Right, continuing on, we have the user BB4 VTI, whatever. User, you know who you are. Do you know if the biomes, this is not, actually this was from the first episode, not the second one. Do you know if the biomes, desert and tundra specifically, after the power outputs of the solar, alter the power outputs of the solar power plants? I want to know. We discussed this in the Discord as well, and I tested it myself because I got biomes. I'm not too crazy, Trax, if you're watching, I'm not too crazy about the deserts. We just started this series, and I will not start the desert series now. And to user BB4, I hate renewables. In game, in real life, I don't know, they're still not lowering my expenses here. I'm living in Ireland and they're bragging how much wind power Ireland is producing. My electricity bills are going up, and I don't see the benefit of me subsidizing something that is not affordable, and in the game it's not stable. You need electricity constantly, like blinking lights, heating, water supplies. The renewables in the game are just a joke. People said I know one usefulness of this. If you build a fueling station in the middle of nowhere, you can put a windmill next to it, so when the wind blows, people can have gasoline. But with free gas stations, I don't know if there's any need for this either, so yeah. I think it's just a joke. I don't do the renewables at all. I probably won't. Anyway, we discussed this. Will be shame something. Biomes, yeah, so confirmed that the solar power plants do produce more electricity in the deserts than they do here. It's logical, and I'm kind of surprised that the developers actually did it, thought of this and, implemented it. It's logical, but still, I did not expect them to do this, so nice. I'm glad to hear that. I was expecting their strange this information fly under the radar. Yeah, well, the thing with the game, like he didn't notice it in real, he or she, sorry, didn't notice it when in the release notes, and nobody is discussing it, and I don't even watch the release notes anymore. There's nothing written there. Like fixes, the developers fix whatever they want. They change whatever they want. They don't inform us about stuff happening, like the orphanages, and like it just if this is a minefield simulator. You just start playing and your people start dying. You need to find out why they're dying. Troubleshooting this is, I think, the best skill you can have in this game. We're almost done with this. Continuing on, we did discuss Harrow, a couple of things that would be really good add-ons to the game. For example, crops. I just expressed my feelings here that I did on this channel several times. I'm just gonna say it one more time, but plus we have additional ones. Just to make it clear, I love this game, and I only criticize it because I want it to be better. Regarding crops, why Why not fruits, vegetables, greenhouses? There is so much that you can could have been expanded. I'm talking about base game materials. We have 9 types of trash. Well, maybe I'm lying here, but let's double check this. I think we have like 9 types of trash, well, with the trash waste management, you have like fertilizer and then the other waste that were added on. Maybe, I don't know if I counted the liquid fertilizer or not, but kind of closely related. But you have all these waste, and again, you have only one type of crop. It's a crop. It's just a crop, and it creates magical things called chemicals and foods and like all this stuff. Like, why don't we have, like, if you have 6 types of waste, why don't you have 6 types of food? I mean, it's kind of obvious, you know, like 6 types of food. This is something that you consume on a daily basis. I don't know how that would, you know, it would probably throw some spanner in the works of the balancing the game and developing this game properly. But I see it as an invert pyramid, upside down pyramid, where you have the initial game that was released, you have crops, and I think everybody was happy that we actually have crops. In reality is that as the game developed, you get more and more resources. Not like, of course you get more and more resources, but you get more and more resources on the same level. For example, when you get to aluminum or nuclear industries, even metal works, you get more and more stuff. Here you have crops turn into food, crops turn into alcohol, crops turn into freaking clothes. I mean, yes, chemicals a little bit and stuff, but you know, crops turn into everything. And then you have like 9 types of waste. So it's like you have more and more when you go to aluminium, you have like aluminum oxide, you have with uranium, you have the whole supply chain, production chain, all this stuff, which is absolutely great. But okay, why don't we have like vegetables, like just like vegetables and fruits, and like that would be something that people need, you know, diverse diet to be happy. You know, if you want to complicate it, you don't have to go that far, you know, to go to waste in order to make them happy or not, you know. And this, like, I personally think that secret police is absolute bullshit. Like, secret police is not doing anything, it's just monitoring people's loyalty, you know, and it's like kind of making it the whole game a little bit creepy, you know. Like, people will say, yeah, that was the socialism, was like that. Sure, maybe it is. It's not like people are not doing that now, you know, the governments. So it's not only socialism. We don't have secret polices in the city skylines, and yet we know that Mark Zuckerberg is watching us, you know, share the memes and stuff. Well, I can vouch for that, by the way. But anyway, that he is doing that. Anyway, what I wanted to say is that we could have had food in the game. So, and chemicals as well, like plastics, electrical components and mechanical components. Like, what the hell is a mechanical component? Like a bearing, the gear. Like why don't you have bearings and gears in the game, you know? Like, why do we have, like, I want this, like, I want the airplanes and helicopters in the game. I'm just wondering, like, why do we have 9 types of waste and not bearings and gears, which are kind of, you know, base game things that we can actually have. Look, maybe I'm talking nonsense and to myself here, but, you know, I'm still like barking on this tree maybe for no reason. Anyway, we had another from Steph Berg said something wood, and yeah, that's a good point. Wood. We only have wood can only, like, lumber, like logs can only be turned into lumber on boards, and that's it. There's nothing else to do with it, and yet, like, if the winter comes, your people just freeze. Why don't you use logs and make the firewood? Like, my parents are living in a commie block in socialist apartments that doesn't really look like that. It's very nice and well insulated. They're still using wood for heating. They never wanted to have gas, electricity. Wanted, not that they don't have it. Like, they just want to heat on wood. And like, why don't we have all these buildings, like where I lived in any commie block that I lived, they do have like heating. So firewood is a perfectly reasonable thing to have for people, you know. You don't even have to have it delivered in the cities. If the existence of firewood is there, you know, like these people living in these houses, like, they could be just consuming your firewood from elsewhere. They can go and get it themselves. Fine, you can deliver it to your, you know, fuel depots or whatever. But anyway, like there's so many options with this furniture, house maintenance, like the stuff could have been built, but no, we have waste, aluminium, and like, yeah, people accept that, and you should. It's absolutely beautiful options that we have in this game, but I'm just questioning why. Anyway, I think we're gonna be done with this. We're done with this. I'm gonna have to assign new construction because finally, for the last 4 months, I haven't been doing anything except this. And the train and the trucks go. Trucks goes brrr. Okay, let's go and do this. All of these construction offices are now free. There's nothing assigned, so we can finally continue doing all other stuff. And also concrete is not being delivered anywhere because all of it was for here. That's perfectly fine. Is this too short? No, why is this not being finished? There's so much work to be done. By the way, there was a problem as well. I don't know how this happened, but let me just assign some of the construction offices to these. I really need to put acknowledgement for people who helped the channel historically, especially people like Old Gala. I do really appreciate you guys and everything that you've done for the channel. And a lot of this even exists because because of you. Anyway, we have Fabric Factory. I'm not gonna build this. This is gonna be later game. This is the one I'm gonna go for bus 4, and I think this is gonna be done. You know what? I'm gonna have to assign more. No, that's fine. Okay, let's leave it like this. Right, what do we need to talk about? Talking about the Dry Republic. This is from Old Gala, from the episode 1. This is episode 4 that I'm recording now. I'm attempting to make my own desert map with a couple of rivers like the Nile for barges. This 1.0 release seems to be most cosmetic to us long-term players, but hopefully, hopeful for new players. Cheers, good luck with this map. Get clothing exports going early to show to slow down the loans. Yeah, we still didn't get the loans at all for now, so that's fine. But barges on the Nile, in reality, Nile is a difficult river to sail on because I think they have what's called the cataracts. I forgot something. They have the kind of like a lot of big stones in the river on several places that it's not really navigable all the way, even though it's the biggest river in the world, second biggest river in the world. How you want to see it, the Nile is absolutely ginormous, but it does have these barriers. Okay, I don't know why I'm being a smart ass here, but there you go, I'm done. Regarding the 1.0 release, yes, I think a lot of stuff is cosmetic. I don't see any benefit to these biomes and stuff. I might want to make the Caribbean... I don't think it should have been a DLC. I think that a nuclear should have been DLC. I think that water heating waste should have been a DLC. I think aluminium should have been DLC, and I would pay for all of this. Biomes... I do not think that should be a DLC. That's just common sense that should have been in the game from the beginning. So yeah, I know I'm just like I'm not really criticizing developers for this because we do have a problem with they do have a problem with finances, and they should have done things differently. And you know, I will buy any DLC for this game. Probably, I'm like, hopefully, it's the best game I ever played, so I'm really happy about the game. With all its downsides and all my moaning, it's still, it is what it is. So what I wanted to say is that it shouldn't have been a DLC. We should have had DLCs for other stuff. People like me, who now are working full-time, I can, not on YouTube, I have a job. I can afford to pay for this game, and I want to. I don't mind supporting this game project and the developers because, you know, I can. If you can't, Jolly Roger flag and, you know, piracy all the way. Do whatever you need to do to be happy, to, you know, enjoy yourself, and, you know, good luck to you. Yeah. So I would like to support the game more. I don't want to donate to developers. You know, it would be nice to be motivated by something that they release that they get paid for. So yeah, That's just my 2 cents, that the DLCs should have been earlier released. I'm okay. I know a lot of people are not, but I'm okay with paying for a few DLCs to support the project. Hopefully in a positive direction, but it's been a mixed bag in my opinion. What developers are doing, it's not all great. Like I said, there's a lot of weird stuff regarding the game, how it was developed. It's not really that weird when you look at it. It was just like, as we got money, we expanded the game. But it's not really a game then. It's some kind of a conveyor belt project that was just zombie or Frankenstein's monster that has a lot of parts just thrown at it as it was being developed, as the money was pouring in or trickling in or whatever. Yeah. Copti, you're saying alcohol, I don't mind. That statement really shocked me. I thought you would run a Dry Republic. Yeah. Oolykee and Dry Republic. Never. Back to cocktails now. Now, I had my local shop that also sells alcohol, has amazing selection of Lithuanian beers, and Lithuanian beers are top 5 for me in Europe. Ireland is there just because of the Guinness, but other than that, you have Belgians, Germans, Lithuanians, and Czechs. That's it. That's the Bible of beers in Europe. Irish, just because of Guinness, like Irish craft beers are bad to say the least. But yeah, anyway. That's just my 2 cents. Okay, so we're gonna have to focus in this game. Let me know if we are missing something. I am missing something. I will be focusing now on playing the game. Signing constructions, I don't want this. We need to put the city online, so only the things that are related to the city I will be constructing. You can see that a lot of stuff here, it's not assigned. Yeah, we had an issue with the concrete not being delivered and then the groundworks not being done. We do have a heating pipe here that I kind of always keep avoiding. Did I build it, maybe? Maybe I assigned it as a high priority and nothing is assigned to it. Yeah, there we go. Bus number 2. Okay, so what do we have problem with? The electricity over here and the other stuff that I always miss in these, and that would be the water delivery and the sewage takeaway. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna build a couple of water infrastructure buildings in this area. We're gonna need them. We're gonna need a lot of them, but well, we're gonna need some of them. I think this one is gonna be okay here. We need to connect it to anything, that's fine. So we can play water here, water comes from here. I think I'm gonna have to build another water switch here. Another water switch. I think this is gonna be okay. And then let's build the more of, as far as I understand it, I discussed this in the last episode, the more of these switches you build, the less pressure you get in the end if you don't have pumping stations, which we don't. In this series I will reduce the amount of pumping stations and rely on the water tower for pressure in the pipes. So yeah, so we have both sewage and water delivered over here. Electricity is already delivered, heating is not needed. Prison is gonna get heating from, prison is done. They're trying to build a prison. I don't have distribution offices, which are not even gonna be a thing initially, because I'm gonna put lines directly from the border crossing to deliver food. That's always a problem. I think I'm gonna have to build like food storages and stuff. There is a lot of space here for more farming. I'm not sure if I want to go for it. We're gonna need more money, like alcohol and meat, chemical production. Here it's really nice to build a tunnel, but tunnels are really notoriously pain in the rear end to build, just because it takes so much workforce and you need to use the labor. You cannot, there's no machinery to build it, so I don't know if I want to build a tunnel here and then have access on the other side from here. Storages are going to be needed, probably food and clothing, alcohol, meat and stuff, so I'm gonna have to plan for that. I don't want to do that in this episode. I'm gonna do that probably either off screen or who knows, we'll see. Let's see what needs water here. You can see that prison needs water. All the buildings that need water are right here, so I'm gonna go and put this mud road perfectly fine. Underground view, and let's go for this. There we go, boom. Boom! And then we need the sewage. Oh, my bad. We do have water here requirement for the clothing. That's gonna be something different. I will focus on sewage now first to get this done. I think we can do it this way. So this is the just the sewage from the textile mill. There we go. And then I think one of them is gonna be fine over here. Well, one would think, one would be wrong. Okay, works. Do we need a footpath connected here? Yes, we do. When I need to upgrade the roads, I'll just gonna remove these footpaths, or I'll just build through them. We'll see how everything goes. Okay, coffee time. Let's have a break first. What's the time even? 25 minutes, Oolykee talking about the same stuff all over again. How shocking. Okay, so we need water for these guys here. So this is going to be water for clothing industry. I think they're going to need it for chemical industry as well. I think also I'm going to have to play with this a little bit. Let's talk about this. They need 85% clean water. That means that it doesn't have to be purified. We just need to have a decent well. How much of it do you need? 12 cubic meters. What about chemical industry? Because I want to know the pipe diameter that I want to use. 10 cubic meters. 8.32. Okay, I think even the smallest pipe is gonna 26. Or maybe 56. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go for middle pipe. So what I'm gonna do here is build a water well. We're gonna rotate this sucker twice. This might get some pollution, so I need to be careful about this. 95% is pretty nice number. So let's see if we can get the... here we go. Perfect. Just like this. And we're gonna need here a pumping station. I'm gonna have to go for a bigger one. What happens if I build pumping station and then this water switch? I don't know. I never tested this. Interesting. I'll avoid testing it now. So I'll do this way. So we're gonna do a pumping station here because we might need it for chemical industry, but I'm not 100% sure. So that's why I'm doing it this way. So we need a small pipe. This was 12 cubic meters going here. And I wanted to save on the steel and put a smaller one here as well, but that's not gonna work. Okay, so this is done, except that I need to put the footpaths connections. The problem is there's no electricity over here. The good thing is the substation is right over there. So let's go. No. I need to really focus on this. Whoa, that's a 3 constructions and nobody's working. Oy vey. What's with this? Okay, so why are you not sending more people? Maybe they're not needed. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There you have capacity. That's a rhyme. Rhyme blaster. Oolykee. Okay, bus 1. Off you go. I forgot to lower the priorities of these. Let's go then with this. This is bus 3. Bus 3. Okay, and then we have this. This is a pipeline that is being worked on. Ignore it. And we have number 3 here. What's with this? That's that. Oh, sorry, number 4. That's the one, right? And then we have this one. This is also number 4. Okay, it looks like everything that is higher priority is assigned. The road here doesn't need higher priority. Okay. Everybody's working. Except that I wanted to assign more construction to this number 4 because it's not working properly. Not doing anything. Excavator building a bus station. Nice. Noise. Sewage tank, not done. Water substation, not done. Concrete was the biggest culprit why these buildings are not done groundwork, because we didn't deliver concrete. They were doing, there was no excavators standing still, they were all working. It was just that they were not working on some of the projects. What projects were they working on? Let's see. This pipe is gonna be done soon. School. Oh yeah, I said also that I had a problem with something. I'm gonna discuss it now. Okay, that's really not good. I have nothing to assign. That's bad. Okay, but concrete is being delivered. That's important. I had a problem with... what did I have a problem with? I forgot. Darn it. Oh yeah, assigning the construction. So a lot of these groundwork office was not assigned to a lot of constructions, like the usual, because we have so many constructions. Usually 90% of the cases, they just all of them are assigned to the same construction as we build it. In this case, it was not. The groundwork office was not assigned to almost any of my construction offices. It wasn't the range that they're covering. It's just that we had so many constructions that for some reason they weren't aligning with each other. So I had groundwork assigned to something without the transport or the dumper trucks being assigned. So I have no idea why, but I did assign a lot of the groundwork to other projects, and now I think they're all assigned now. So yeah, but I'm pretty sure as soon as this is done, I think this is all the construction that is actually happening at the moment. I think I need to step up the game and start building other stuff. By the way, we have container stands here. I started building this one as well. This one is being built from before. A lot of dumper trucks. You see this? Dumper trucks are the outliers here. Oh, whoa. Why is this not done? Wow, they built a whole angle here and I totally missed that. This one needs to be done. Okay, that's fine with me. Go for it. Go for it. A lot of footpaths are done as well. And I assigned footpaths to the border crossing, and I wanted to show you this. It's a little bit busy on the border crossings these days. I will have to remove this mud road, but looks like just the queue of the trucks is just a little bit on a big side. But it's going to be resolved shortly, actually. I think removing this mud road will help. Come on, chop. Seriously? Chop. Chop. More. There we go. And remove this and remove this. And let's regrow a little bit of something. Here we go. And there we go. I will be playing with finding the gravel somewhere. There is some in the mountains there, but that's 2 bridges away, or 1 bridge away, so it's a little bit complicated. I'm thinking of leveling parts of the river here, because this is actually, do we have bulldozers? Looks like we have 1 or 2 free. Let's try to do this together then. If I go and level this area over the river, oh Jesus, this looks like a lot of pain. Yeah, that's good, because pain means rocks. I just don't know if I level it, will I have access to the rocks or not. So I'm closing the canal here to build the quarry. Okay, this is really painful. Okay, that's enough. Oh yeah, this is a bedrock. Okay. So we can drain the swamp and get the rocks here, because this looks good. So I'm probably gonna do this, because this is a small river anyway. If I don't need the water body, I'm perfectly fine and happy with draining the swamp. I don't know, I'm intentionally using this political crap. Anyway, so here this would be... What was the quality again? The quality of the rocks. Stop. 87%. Stop the rock and stop the rock. Here, 87%, 89%. That's a really decent and a couple of here, and we can have the gravel industries right outside of the city. I think this would be really, really great. I haven't crushed rocks in a long time. It was usually bucket dredgers and stuff that Oolykee was using. But yeah, anyway, look, you have all the information there. Do your own science. I'm kidding. Leave the science to scientists. I'm thinking of getting more trucks, but I'm not sure if I really want to, because we won't start processing anything until the city is done, and that looks like another year. Next summer, I'm hoping that we're gonna get first people into the Eisenach. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, I have description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.